Can I host a dinner party using only kitchen tools I find at Goodwill? People love to make cooking feel expensive, like you need fancy cookware, endless gadgets, and the newest equipment to make a great meal. So, as a culinary school graduate, I decided to test that theory out on my actual friends. I thrifted the tools, invited everyone over for dinner, and trusted one very questionable vintage appliance to cook the main course. And I had absolutely no backup plan. What could possibly go wrong? We're at Goodwill. I don't know if you can tell, but the sign is right there. I am officially starting this challenge with my best friend, my partner in crime. Some would call him husband. Let's head in together and see what we can find, or see what can find us. The rules are very simple. There are two completely made up rules for this challenge. Rule number 1, we must get the core items we need from Goodwill to make this meal for my friends. Rule number 2 is to make the meal, we are looking for 3 kitchen tools or electrical appliances, 2 vessels or serving dishes, and 1 bonus item. Let's go on the hunt. Look at this little crock. That's cool. What could we serve in that? Could you bake in that, do you think? This will be perfect for like a casserole or baking something comforting and yummy. I'm getting inspiration right now. We have one of our serving dishes down. We got a lot left to go. We continued to look for whatever really found us that would help us put this meal together. And honestly, it was a lot harder than we thought. But the thrill of the hunt is really only as good as the hunter. As you'll see in a sec, we almost missed the most incredible find in this whole video. Oh, look at all this fun stuff. Is this a George Foreman? Ew. Wait, look how cute this one is. I actually really wanted a waffle maker. It's like what they would make grilled cheese with on the moon. Everything in the appliance section was giving a little bit nasty. How do we feel about Teflon?
I don't really want anything
I don't
cooked in
want
it.
anything cooked in it either. Shoot! Alright, we have to go to another Goodwill. Really on our way out the door, and Evan finds an electric broiler. I was literally just saying I wanted a grill so bad. Go, Evan! And this isn't quite that, but it's close. We're gonna test it to see if it works.
Drum roll, please.
No way.
Heat.
No.
I feel heat.
Get the freak out of here. It's heating up. I'm like in shock right now. I thought we were gonna take the L. It freaking works. Holy crap. Wow, this is like vintage too. We looked it up online and it was like $120. Goodwill has some good finds. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Alright, we didn't give this Goodwill enough of a chance. Shish kebab sticks. What the heck is that thing? A head massager? Yeah, you just get what you get and you don't ask questions. Look at everything you can get from Goodwill. $5.49. Dog, that's a steal. Thank God I brought Evan along with me, or I would have never found this gem. Look at that thing, it's vintage. Freaking vintage. We did pretty well. We got 2 out of our 3 kitchen tools / appliances. The Faberware electric broiler. We got the, what's that thing called? Crock. We are gonna have to go to another Goodwill probably tomorrow, which is good. It's nice to diversify, see what the Goodwills out there have to offer in different neighborhoods. I'm excited. We're off to a good start. Until tomorrow. Another day, another Goodwill run. We are at Goodwill number 2. If you're asking why I'm wearing this cool hat, it's because I just got my hair done and it's fresh, like very fresh. Too fresh? You tell me. Let's head in, see what we can find. Let's go. So I was super excited to find the kitchen tools, vessels, and bonus tool we were missing, and I can't believe what I came up with. But first, in case you were wondering, we are making shish kebabs on the electric broiler. Fingers crossed that it works. I mean it better because I don't have a backup plan. We're also going to have homemade mac and cheese in the crock. That is one of our vessels. I also have this really cute butterfly plate that I love. And then I have my salad spinner to make a colorful, gorgeous, delicious salad. And then we have our bonus item. I feel some sort of like underlying pressure to make this meal absolutely gourmet, delicious, like 5-star, because this is the first time I'm having my friends over since I've graduated from culinary school. So I kind of need to show off a little bit. I need to show them my tricks. And I think they have high expectations. So you know your girl. I'm not gonna disappoint. We got a lot to do. Let's get started. So I start by thoroughly rinsing all of my new appliances and vessels I got from Goodwill. This is all of the ingredients we'll need to make our dishes. Oh, and if you're curious why I'm making a smoothie right now,
bonus item reveal.
I found this super cute popsicle mold and I'm making blueberry smoothie popsicles as an easy, fun dessert using this local honey that my friends got me who are coming over, and I thought that would be a really nice personal touch. All of the recipes I'm making for my dinner party, by the way, will be linked below in the description. Now I'm preparing the marinade for our chicken. I'm keeping it super simple with olive oil, lemon, and herbs. It's time to put this head scratcher to the test, and no, it is definitely not a head scratcher despite how it looks. It is amazing for making and whisking marinades. So next I'm going to cut my chicken up into bite-sized pieces for my shish kebab skewers. I'm going to let those chicken thighs marinate for about 2 to 3 hours in the refrigerator. I did the same thing with my red meat. I used sirloin steak here, made a slightly different marinade. The recipe for this one is in the caption as well. And then I let that refrigerate along with my chicken for about 2 to 3 hours while I prepare the rest of my dishes. I grab my culinary school notebook and look up one of my favorite recipes, a classic bechamel sauce for a delicious homemade mac and cheese. I'm using cheddar, fontina, and parmesan. I started with about 1 ounce of butter and 1 ounce of flour. I mixed those together over medium heat. After I've made my roux, I add my milk and let that thicken into a nice bechamel sauce. When you make a line on the back of the spoon and it sticks, that is called a nappe, which means your sauce is thick and ready to go. I add my cheeses and let those melt into my sauce. It wasn't quite giving that Kraft mac and cheese color, so I added a little more cheddar cheese and a pinch of turmeric to make it a more orange color. Then I added my high protein pasta, made sure I folded the cheese in to cover every last piece, and then I transfer to my vessel, add some cheddar and fontina cheese for melting on the top, along with some homemade breadcrumbs. Put off with a little bit of extra Parmesan cheese and let it bake in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. To prepare your vegetables for the shish kebabs, first start with your bell peppers. This is a technique that I learned in culinary school, but basically to easily chop a bell pepper, what you want to do is remove the top and the bottom first, and then move your knife along the inside to remove the fleshy part and the seeds. Next, we're going to chop our zucchini into medallions and season that with olive oil, salt, and let that sit for about 30 minutes before we make our shish kebab skewers. Alright, it is currently 5:35. My guest will be arriving in 25 minutes. I still have yet to make the salad. I still have to make my shish kebabs and grill my shish kebabs on the broiler here. I'm about to plug that in, and let's just hope to God it works. It's crunch time. Whew. I'm sweating, but it's kind of fun. Let's start grilling. This is crazy that we're doing this inside. it'll work. Just need backup. My hope was fading in and out with every shish kebab. I wasn't really sure what to think. They were cooking, but very slowly, and I was starting to get a little nervous. Kind of looks like a turd, but we're going with it. Yeah, baby. I dipped the smoothie popsicles into chocolate, sprinkled them with coconut flakes. Strike, make it a showstopper here. They're gonna love these. Just when I was about to put the final touches on everything. Here? Yay! Hey! My friends arrived. We greeted the gang, and then, naturally, I had to rush to get everything else done, but we did it. My salad, mac and cheese, shish kebabs were done. I also made a chimichurri sauce and a vinaigrette, which I will include those recipes in the description as well. Bon appetit! Oh my gosh, we did it. It's 9:40 at night. Our friends just left. I didn't get a single video. I have dishes for the next 3 days, and we also have some leftovers. Not all bad. The electric broiler, I wouldn't call it a failure, but I also wouldn't call it a success. We used the oven, and that did the job. I think you could get by on this, but I don't think that it's meant for hosting. It's a really nifty, cool invention if you don't have a grill at home. It's good for one person, good for a college student, an apartment, yada, yada, yada. Salad spinner. I mean, you can never go wrong with the salad spinner. I think my favorite out of all of this was the crock. It cooked the best mac and cheese I've ever had. That was definitely the favorite of the group. My close runner-up, the whisk. The whisk with the balls attached to it, that was a sleeper. That came in handy. I used it so many times. Our bonus was the popsicles. They were a hit. And that concludes my review. Now it is time to chill. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you. Bye.